What is up, guys? Jarv here, back today jumping into Destiny. In today's video, we're taking a look at what is probably the best farm we'll see this season. This farm not only allows you to earn an entire vendor rank in a single ritual activity, you can earn a shed ton of Ascendant Shards, enhancement prisms, exotics, Nightfall exclusive weapons, and so much more. So be sure to stick around and enjoy the video. If you do enjoy the video, be sure to leave a comment and rating down below, and remember to subscribe for more Destiny 2 content. But without further delay, guys, let's jump into the video. Now, throughout the course of each and every season, we get some fantastic opportunities to farm either weapons or armor or endgame upgrade materials. This week, though, all those paths have come together, and as a result of some bonuses that have been introduced in week 4 of Season of the Witch, we get a great opportunity to take advantage of those and synergize those two bonuses together. The two bonuses we're referring to is the Vanguard booster. This massively boosts the amount of XP you earn throughout the Vanguard playlist, and also the double Nightfall rewards. Now, first up, we're going to take a look at the Vanguard booster. Now, you can actually boost this even further by taking advantage of the Vanguard streaks. Now, you can earn streaks by completing activities in this particular ritual playlist, and that actually includes regular Vanguard operations, strikes, and nightfalls. They all contribute towards this streak, so the longer you stay in the playlist, the higher the streak builds up, and the more XP you'll earn by just completing the activities in general. Then when you stack the Vanguard booster on top, this will give you a nice giant boost on the amount of XP you'll pick up. Now, to help optimize the amount of XP that you earn, I highly recommend just jumping into regular Vanguard operations first. These are the quickest activities to run, and it's the easiest way to get the 5 Vanguard streak bonus going. Now, one thing you will notice when running Vanguard operations to get your Vanguard streak is that you have a very high chance of seasonal engrams being replaced with exotic engrams. These can then be taken over to Master Rahul over in the tower. You can either choose to then hand them in on their own, or if you have an exotic Scyther, which you can pick up from Xur on Fridays and over the course of the weekend, you can focus these into any exotic armor piece that you're chasing. Now, once you reach ×5 on your Vanguard booster, it is time to look at other activities in the playlist that offer greater XP rewards. These come in the form of Nightfalls. Now, if you're a single player or choose to run solo, then the hero option is available. When you have a Vanguard streak of 5 plus the Vanguard booster on top, you don't quite earn enough to get a single rank up, but you definitely earn a worthy amount that in just 2 runs, you'll gain 1.5 levels to your vendor rank. Now, if you are able to get a fire team together, when you consider time versus investment, the quickest and most efficient way to get 1000 XP, which is roughly what you'll need to level up your vendor, then the legend version is a very viable choice. This isn't match made though, so you will need a pre-made team, but when you consider the amount of time needed, it will take roughly the same amount of time to complete a legend version of the Nightfall with a pre-made team versus a match-made team running on hero. Except the difference here is you get a bump up in the amount of XP that you pick up. Now, there is a ceiling when it comes to the amount of XP that you earn depending on your difficulty. For example, if you run the Grandmaster difficulty, which is the highest challenge available, you will earn over 1000 XP in return, but this is only ever so slightly more than the Legend version, which is a much quicker activity by almost 10 minutes. So if you intend to farm for a reasonable amount of time, then you'll be able to run far more Legend activities than you would Grandmaster when it comes to getting rank up rewards. Now, there are many reasons you'll want to rank up your vendor. Not only will this allow you to easily get the ritual weapon this season called the Malediction, which is a kinetic hand cannon, you'll also be able to pick up an absolute shed ton of upgrade modules, enhancement cores, and by resetting your vendor, also an Ascendant shard. Now, a thing to bear in mind that is often slept on when it comes to resetting your vendor, and why that's important, is for each and every time you reset your ritual vendor, you'll unlock the ability to earn additional traits on legendary weapons. This includes weapons that you can pick up from the vendor, and also those that drop on activity completion. The more you reset your ritual vendor, the more perks that can drop in each column. Not only does this help you get the god roll much easier, but you can also get weapons that have dual usage when it comes to using them in both PvP and PvE. So that's a good look at this week's Vanguard booster, how you can optimize it to maximize your vendor rank ups, earn weapons with bonus perks, and also pick up exotic engrams, ascendant shards, and various upgrade materials. But on top of that, this week also sees Nightfall exclusive double rewards. This applies to weapons and materials upon activity completion. Now, in Season of the Witch, we have seen increases to our caps when it comes to certain endgame upgrade materials, and this week marks a fantastic opportunity to max out those new caps, which will be perfect when focusing certain exotics or crafting particular weapons. Now, as a result of these double rewards, you'll be guaranteed 2 of the Nightfall exclusive weapon if you can gain a platinum medal in Nightfalls, and for any exotics, Ascendant Shards and enhancement prisms you earn, these will also be doubled up and added to your inventory. Now, a thing to bear in mind that we spoke about earlier, you certainly want to try and reset your vendor as much as possible. This is because the bonus perks do also still apply to the Nightfall exclusive weapons too. Bungie have updated the rotation this week, which sees the Warden's Law return to Destiny 2 completely reworked for the first time, and as a result of resetting your vendor rank over at Zavala in the Tower and unlocking additional traits, you can get multiple perks on these Nightfall exclusive weapons. Now, when you consider that these weapons are not craftable, this will certainly make it much easier to get the role that you're seeking. Now, the Nightfall exclusive weapon can drop from any difficulty Nightfall that you choose to run, but bear in mind that the harder the difficulty, the greater the chance for the weapon to drop. And further still, if you can complete the Grandmaster Challenge, and like we said with a Platinum Medal, this will not only guarantee a weapon drop, but will also drop as an Adept version of that weapon. As an Adept Nightfall weapon, you can apply Adept mods to them, which provide greater bonuses and make the weapons even stronger than the standard version. Now, if you do choose to run Nightfalls this week, the Nightfall this week is the heist battleground over on Europa. This is the first time it's appeared as a Nightfall and Grandmaster Nightfall, and is one of 3 heists in this season's Nightfall rotation. Now, by combining the Vanguard booster with a ×5 streak and running multiple Nightfalls with double rewards, you'll earn an absolute shed ton of XP towards your vendor rank up, and by resetting them often, you'll not only get bonus rewards and materials, but also unlock the ability to earn additional traits on your weapons. And as we touched upon earlier, that applies to any weapon that you choose to focus over at Commander Zavala in the Tower, including Nightfall exclusive weapons if you choose to use your Nightfall ciphers, on top of any weapons that you receive upon activity completion. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not unusual for us to see Vanguard booster and double Nightfall rewards in a Destiny 2 season, but to see them together in the same week with a brand new Nightfall exclusive weapon certainly feels like all the stars have aligned. It is definitely the best farm not only this week, but probably this season. So if you didn't have any plans to jump into Destiny this week, you might want to revisit those and jump in and earn yourself some sweet rewards, in-game upgrade materials, exotics, and so much more. So there we have it, guys, a good look at what is probably the best farm in Season of the Witch. If you've enjoyed this video, be sure to check out one of the 2 videos you see here in these cards for more Destiny 2 content. And if you want to keep up to date with everything to do with Destiny 2, then be sure to hit subscribe as well. I'm going to jump into the game as always, guys, and I will catch you all again very soon.